What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Girl, I gotta let my head down. I'll let it down probably tomorrow because I wet it, so I'm trying to let it stay in. Girl, it's a process. It's a fucking process trying to make this shit look like something. But anyway, how y'all doing? I hope everybody has been doing well. I hope you're I hope that your Thanksgiving has went off without a hitch. I hope you got what you needed to get during Black Friday if you doing that, and or if you're waiting for Cyber Monday, baby. I got some stuff off the internet that I needed. Okay, some household goods. Okay, like I'm in that era. I don't really need much, whatever. So I just got some home good stuff or whatever. I really feel like I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying, nowadays. So hey, it is what it is. Cause back in the day when Black Friday came along, girl, it'd be electronic this, electronic that. Girl, I don't need all that shit no more. Okay, cause I got what I need. So it is what it is. I might buy a TV later, but who knows? Anyway, we are here for Love After Lockup, Life. Ooh, Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Season 2, Episode, what is this? Episode 6, Jailbait and Switch, okay? So we get up into the episode. Hopefully I'm not on here long, even though I always say that. We get up into the episode. Let me just start off with Heidi and Ty. The episode last week ended with Ty giving an apology to Boston, and I didn't trust it then. I still don't trust it now. And on this particular episode, we see why we shouldn't trust what she said. You literally told that lady that I can see the hurt in her. You know what I'm saying? I can see that this man has been doing a whole bunch of fuck shit to both of us. She don't know a lot of the stuff that's going on or whatever. And for that, I am sorry for the way that I came off to you, the way that I attacked you, the way that I did this. Give me a hug. Y'all hug that shit out and everything. This bitch gets on the phone with Heidi. She said, girl, I can't wait to talk to him. I can't wait so I can end this shit because Heidi is dead to me. Okay, I said, all right. That's what you said last season, and you came back and you was with him again. So it is what it is. I will believe it when I truly 100% see it because this is all fake. Anyway, she laid up in the bed, right? Now, what was the point of this? I get it. I guess you in your home and you trying to be comfortable, but you got the cameras up in there. You laid up in the bed with a t-shirt with a button down on. I don't even know if you got panties on or not. Who cares? Okay. She laid up in the bed. She called Heidi. Ring, ring, ring. This correctional facility. Da 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 da. Inmate. Da 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 da. Okay. Hey, baby. How you doing? Now, girl, I thought she was going to get on the phone the way she was talking. I'm thinking she finna get on the phone and just cuss him the fuck out right off the bat. No, it's like, hey, baby, how you doing? Hey, baby, what's going on? I was like, man, I'm just been up here thinking about you. What you doing? I'm just laying up in the bed. You laid up in the bed doing what? What you think I'm doing? Man, next thing you know, like, she talking all like, yeah, so what you gonna do to me? Like, if I was to do this or whatever, what you gonna do and all this? I'm sitting here like, so y'all finna have phone sex? You're about to give him some phone sex or whatever and give him a little rock hard before you break it? Yes, that's exactly what she was doing. I said, you are psychotic, okay? You finna get that man dick hard just to tell him, bitch, you ain't gonna never put it in nothing on this. I said, girl, he was never gonna do it in the first place, all right? She basically cut his ass up after getting him a little off, and she was like, is that the same thing that you said that you was going to do to Boston? Is that the same thing you said that you was going to do to Boston, huh? You was going to do that to Boston? I said, calm the fuck down. She said, no, bitch. You the fucking bitch, okay? Because you still doing that same shit. And I'm going to talk to the bitch, okay? That ugly ass bitch. Now, I said, now, why the girl got to be ugly? Because truth be told, Ty, you ain't really all that. If you want to go there, you ain't really all that. You decent. Boston is decent. Both. Girl, the only thing that you got going for you is that you a little light. That's it. I guess I'm not going to go there. But anyway, Anyway, so I'm just sitting here like, girl, you just said the girl was cool and you gave her a hug. Now she an ugly ass bitch, whatever. Mind you, you just came to the conclusion that it's not Boston's fault. And at the end of the day, it is not her fault. None of this. When Ty came at her the first time, it wasn't her fault. And she should have never came at her. You know, when she came at her the second time, this time, it wasn't her fault. When she came at her this time on this season, it wasn't her fault. And so therefore, she getting all these strays and getting all this anger because what, the nigga is in jail and you can't do nothing. Even if he was out of jail, you would still be acting the same way. Saying that you're not going to do nothing because you want to know what would have been happening. He would have been playing them both still, okay? And the only difference is once he would have been out of jail doing this shit, he would have been dropping dick off to make her, you know, reconsider each and every time. And Ty just gives me, if you got good penis, I'm gonna stick by your side. She gives me bird tease just like that because look how she been acting the whole time, okay? She going on telling him, oh, we done, we ain't shit and all this stuff. Man, you ain't gotta be talking to that girl. I don't even understand why you talking to that girl. That girl's a fucking liar. I said, Heidi, it's not gonna work, okay? We already know, we already seen it. It is what it is. And at this point, I think she hung up on him and she talking about something, oh, that feels so good. You know, now I just got to open up my roster and, you know, take him off and put somebody else up on top. Here's the thing. You are upset at the fact that this man has been playing you and cheating on you, quote unquote, you know, but yet you have been doing the exact same thing to him. I'm confused. I'm confused. You're getting played at your same game. Y'all both doing the same thing. I said, girl, I would have just went on ahead and played it. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him think what he gonna do or whatever. It is what it is. Like, and then the little cremated funeral for whatever she had of his. I said, she's so goddamn dramatic, and I'm pretty sure I would not be surprised to find her on something that's on like the Zeus Network streaming service app or a all black app, you know, one of these all black black Tubi movies or whatever. Baby. So y'all done got me up into Tubi. Okay, now see, I have downloaded Tubi because somebody that I follow and support, they had a movie out, you know what I'm saying? And it was a cute movie. It was more, it had a fucking budget, and I was really not understanding how come it was on Tubi, but hey, that's neither here nor there. And I had downloaded it for that, and it was really good. But then I had to get out because I was like, girl, I ain't finna go through all this shit. So last night I said, let me see if I can pull it up on a computer. Do I just have to do it on the app or whatever? Girl, I pulled that shit up on the computer and I must have sat here and watched a couple of movies. Hood ass shit. And then come to find out they was filmed out here in Chicago. I said, come the fuck on. In my area. I said, girl, in my old area, in around places that I didn't see before. I said, oh my God, this is some ghetto shit, but it was so good. It's so good. And as soon as I finish this, baby, I'm about to finish Wednesday from Netflix. Oh, if y'all haven't watched that on Netflix Wednesday, you know, from the Addams Family, y'all need to watch this 8 episodes. It's really good because, baby, I started it today and I'm almost through with it. And I was only going to give it 2 episodes. So, you know, after I finish that, I'm getting right back on Tubi. Y'all done got me hooked. I can see Ty in one of the movies, okay? Because Mama is the actress. This is her B-roll, all right? This is her B-roll. Meanwhile, we get Mark and Sensoray. Mark is sitting at home. He didn't set up the computer so that he can do a little video chat, whatever, with Sensoray. His mama's there. It's his 30th birthday. And I don't understand why he had his mama there, whatever. Maybe for backup, because I'm pretty sure he knew that Sensoray was going to cuss his ass out when he got up on that thing. And that's literally exactly what she did. She basically told him that he's a narcissistic asshole. And it was like, oh, so you going to say that in front of my mama? Oh, your mama there? Your mama feel the same way that I do? Because he was like, I guess my mama would agree with you. And was like, well, some good parenting that she did, huh? You know, mama kind of looked like, excuse me, she wanted to say something, but I said, mama, you stay quiet, because I don't know what happened in your parenting. Maybe the daddy wasn't there, or you just made him feel a little bit more important than what he was or whatever. But Mark is just disgusting. And the fact that he sat there and listened to what Sister Ray was trying to say, he still couldn't understand why she was pissed off at him. She said basically, you had me on the phone with another person trying to convince me of something, and you was not even listening to neither one of us when we was trying to tell you the logic of things. You up here trying to make it seem as though I want to stay up in prison. You really think that I have not tried just about everything that I can think of to try to get out early? And yet you're gonna come in here and basically suggest some senile ass fucking idea that cannot even work, okay? That will get me in trouble more, you know. And you talking to other people. And he was like, "What, you thought we was in an exclusive type of relationship?" She said, "Yes, yes." I said, "Oh, really?" Girl, I like Sensoray. Okay, Sensoray a little dangerous. That bitch burn down the house in a minute and fuck somebody up. But baby, I like her in this moment because she stood up for herself. Just like, listen, bitch, I don't give a fuck if I'm behind these bars. I don't need you. If I want to talk to somebody to get me through, I don't need a person like you to do that. And she hung up on his ass. And even the mama said, you know what? Because Sensor Ray said, this is why the fuck you can't get laid in real fucking life. But then the mama agreed with Sensor Ray to a certain extent. Was like, yeah, my son, he can't be doing what he doing. And literally, as soon as he gets off the phone with her, he's telling his mama, well, I thought we had a connection and I guess not. And so I'm going to go back and get onto a prison website and find another prisoner that I hopefully can connect with. And see, at this point, after him bringing that shit up last week with the baby and then the compound, I said, baby, that's what it is. It ain't no Airbnb. It ain't no place for mothers, single mothers with kids, whatever. It felt like a fucking cult ass compound that he trying to build up. Baby, it felt like Waco, Texas. The Branch Davidians, okay? It felt a little bit like Heaven's Gate, okay? It felt like, girl, the what is the FLSD or something, Jeff Warren, some whatever the fuck his name was. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It felt very much cult-ish, okay? And I was just like, get this motherfucker up off our TV, because I don't understand why do y'all put people like this on TV to give them fucking shine, because that can go further, you know? He is a goddamn narcissist, and he gives me those teas of a person that really goes around and roofie girls because he can't get it on his own, you know? And he just gives me like, he throws his white privilege around, and you know, and he goes after, because he has this certain privilege, you know, he goes after women that he will probably consider lower than him, and thinking that they are easier targets to get to because they're in need. And one of those subsets of people, subsets of women that's in that category, women in prison. Because at this point in time, who you there for? You're in there by yourself. You ain't got nobody to talk to. Your family probably not fucking with you. So let me come on in and try to be your, hey, I'm going to do this and do that. And you wouldn't even know how to handle a relationship on the outside. Mark does not give me that he ever. Mark gives me he's still a virgin, to be quite honest. Anyway, moving on from him. Get that psychopath off of this TV. Because I looked at his eyes and I don't like what I saw in it. You know, I was like, Wednesday, what? I don't like it. You know, if I touch him, I feel like I can see his whole history, all the shit that he probably did, like I was Wednesday Addams or something. But anyway, moving on from that, Justine and Michael. Now see, Michael, I hate myself. Because I'm about to bird out for a minute. I don't know, girl. Listen. Because I would do the same thing if a woman talked to me that way too. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Motherfucker, I'm talking to you. I just wanted to know that because, listen, I'm not finna do what? because Justine was on that phone. She get a phone call from Michael, and his ass had the nerve to be all up in his feelings or whatever, because the last time she talked to him, Mariah, her cousin or whatever, was like, where you get the money to get this cord, and he was like, so what's up with your people up here trying to ask me where I get my money from and all this stuff? What, y'all the feds or something? Y'all FBI or whatever? I don't have nobody asking me where I get my money from. She was like, who the fuck? And it was like, I mean, that's my family, and if they want to know if the car is hot, they want to know, okay? They trying to protect me or whatever. And he was like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. What you need to do is you need to tread lightly. She said, tread lightly. Tread lightly. I said, nigga, I know you ain't telling nobody to tread lightly and you behind bars. He said that shit like he was about to reach through the phone and slap the dog shit out of her if she didn't. I said, oh, what the fuck, Michael? Now listen, sir. Listen, sir. The bird in me was intrigued because I was like, Poppy. Poppy. Don't tell me what to do, okay? Because I'm still the one putting money on your books. Obviously, another bitch putting money on your books, or somebody else putting money on your books, bitch. Okay? You got a couple of more weeks to get the fuck out. Bitch, I'll come up there and I'll fucking violate your ass, okay? Now tell me to tread lightly again. The whole time, I'll be turned on. You know what I'm saying? I'll be turned on. You know what I'm saying? Justine knows she was. That's why she hung up the phone the way that she hung up the phone. Now, see, Justine and her, I feel like she making issues where it's not. All right? She getting on the phone with his sister. Come to find out, the sister was like, I told him maybe he moving a little too fast. He don't need to be giving you a car without talking to you. And I mean, so she felt some type of way about the sister already knowing about the gift, but also about the fact that, the sister said that he has done this previously with other women that he's been with. And she was like, back it up, honey. Said it again, put it in reverse, and then I want you to punch play. She said he has brought other women cars. Oh, so he has brought other women's cars. Okay. So did they keep the car once they were through, or did he take it back? She said they kept it. I mean, it's a gift. So he's not the type of person that's going to take a gift back. I said, oh, okay, I like that. Because, some niggas, they'll take their shit back in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, you so fucking salty. I ain't the one that fucked up. You did. And you gonna take the shit back from me? Oh, no, bitch. If I give you a gift, baby, that's your gift, okay? If I give you something, and especially if I put it in your name, that is your gift. I'm not the type of person that's gonna take that shit back. But, if I propose to you, baby, I don't want the ring back. I wouldn't want to give that to somebody else that I get with. That seems like, I don't know, bad luck or some shit. I don't know. I mean, it's probably save some money, get your money back, but I still just want, I don't know, it just don't seem right. Just don't seem right. If I give you something, that's yours. But at the same time, Mama said, you do know that he had a life before you. She said, I don't give a fuck. I said, now, Justine, calm the hell down. Now, on the way here, I understand. You just want to be safe and in the clear that you not riding in a hot car. That you won't pull up at the stoplight and then all of a sudden a cop come behind you, pew, 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 run your tags because you done ran a stop sign in the back. And when they run the tags, they realize that where is the VIN numbers? Everything is all shaved off and everything. And, this car was reported missing and so and so and so and so. I get that. But at the same time, you with a street dude that was in jail for 6 years or whatever for selling drugs, transporting heroin. Okay? Like, come on, Miss Lady. And now you finna be all up in his business next week. Girl, you better stop it because I'm gonna be a little scared for you. Don't go digging expecting not to find something. Because most of the time when you go dig, you're gonna find some shit that you ain't looking for. Okay? And, you better hope Michael don't get in that ass, okay? I'm just saying that. Meanwhile, we gonna move on to Emily and Dory. I'm tired of them, okay? I'm tired of them because something about Emily don't sit right with me. Emily, okay, now see, here's the thing. Dory, he's dumb. He's very manipulative, can be very manipulative. Not manipulative, but I should say manipulated. Because Emily runs that relationship. Understandable. I get it, I guess. Mind you, she ain't never seen him in person, but she runs the hell out of that relationship. That's what Smoke has a problem with. She gets on the phone with Dory and told him what the motherfucker said. Now, on the one hand, she right. He was out of line because regardless of what it is, I don't have to respect you. That is my man. And if he telling me to go ahead and give you this money, I'm going to give you the money. I don't have to stand here and listen to you talk about how I came at you. Bitch, I'm not your friend and you're not mine. So therefore, I don't give a damn if you feel any type of way about me. I was supposed to just drop this shit off. We ain't have to have no conversation. You're not going to put me in my place about how I feel about you, how I talk to you, or whatever. It is what it is. Emily told Dory, bitch, if you fuck around with this dude anymore, we done. We done. I'm not calling you no more. He was like, but babe, you know, you talking about you want me to stop talking to Smoke like that nigga. He saved my life or whatever. And it was like, you know what? I'm going to always choose you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm going to give him a call and I'm going to let him know what's good. And that's exactly what he did. And of course, Smoke had something to say about it, and at the end of the day, Smoke, I don't give a fuck because Dory said he forgot to tell him to, don't be disrespectful. You shouldn't have to tell your boys to not be disrespectful to your girl. They should already have that in line because they wouldn't want their girl, especially if they actually care about and love their woman. You wouldn't want nobody. You wouldn't tolerate no disrespect from somebody doing that to your woman. So don't do it to your homeboy's woman, okay? And you're going to be in frequent probably presence of this person once he get out or whatever. So I didn't respect Smoke in that aspect. Smoke also gives me scammer teas. Okay, you doing all of this over $200. $200, and because he did not complain about the fact that it wasn't a whole stimulus check. Emily literally said she was only giving that motherfucker $200, okay? And so at this point, he was over it. He was like, I guess he just gonna have to fend for himself and whatever happens, happen. It's like, we get it. He got some street stuff going on. And you act like you the big protector or whatever. I said, Smoke, why don't you go mind your own business? Whatever fucking happened to Dory, let that happen to Dory, okay? You ain't your brother's keeper. And to be quite honest, I feel like the only reason why you doing this is only because you feel like he owe you. That's it. Because once that favor is owed back, you probably going to dump his ass anyway, all right? And Emily sees right through the shit. Even though I don't fuck with you, Smoke, something about Emily rubs me wrong, okay? Something about Emily rubs me wrong. I'm not gonna lie, Emily gives me like she beat her boyfriends. It's not funny. But that's just the tease. Y'all, that's the tease that she gives me. The attitude and everything, like she just gives me, I will beat a nigga ass in a relationship. She's the abuse. I don't know why I just give that tease, but get them off my show. Moving on from that, get Chelsea and Mikey off the show as well. Because at this point, I feel like it's really, really disrespectful what WeTV is doing. Whoever is editing this video, these episodes, and every time it comes to Chelsea, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, and you could tag WeTV in it too, and I even tweeted this before. You do not have to make the sound when she's listening, trying to listen to what people are saying around her, make it sound so foggy and congested or whatever, so we can see that that's how it is that she's hearing when she can't hear. That's fucking disrespectful. You ain't got to do no shit like that each and every time. I'm like, what is the point of that? Like when she was sitting there listening to trying to hear or read the mouth of what Mikey's mama and a lawyer was saying at the same time, and then it was that warbly, like distance, and she can't hear, and everybody. I said, y'all ain't have to do that shit. What's the point? We already know that she's hearing impaired, okay? So why do you have to do that? That's just so fucking insensitive, And I don't even think that they think that that's insensitive. I find it insensitive. I don't give a fuck. But, basically they go see the lawyer, and the lawyer basically like, yeah, I feel like we got a little case on our hands, just a little bit. To be quite honest, the lawyer didn't even look like he was all that enthused with Pamela and Chelsea. Okay, and then to say that, because the mama wants some money. Because basically they did kind of fuck Mikey over. Mikey, he only got he got like 6 months left, okay? But in the same process, Mikey had health issues that was going overlooked that could have been fixed and handled when he said he wasn't feeling well, and it didn't have to lead to what it led to. And, so because of that, they're trying to see if they got a case. they do got a case, but they don't. The lawyer's like, you know, because she was like, how much money can we get? And he was like, I'm not sure about that. But in the confessional, he said, I could see like it's a 2% chance that they could get some money out of this. And I said, oh, so that's the end goal. That's the end goal, some money. Okay. You know, but it was like, you got to pay $1,500 for the lawyer fees. They ain't got $1,500 to come up with. I said, shit, bitch. Chelsea, you down there and wherever you at, you need to be up there, you know, doing your goddamn job. Next time we see her, she in a fucking swimming pool talking to her friend about this. I'm like, girl, take your ass to work. You up here talking about some you broke. Take your ass to work then. It's your man, right? I said, what the hell? Yeah, these two don't, Chelsea and Mikey don't need to come back either. Moving on from that, Jessica and Dustin. Last couple. Oh, excuse me. Jessica went down there to the prison to go see Dustin. Girl, mind you, last week we found out that Dustin meth head, okay? Jessica was just like, girl, I don't know. I said, what is there to know, girl? There's so many goddamn red flags that just keep on throwing and hitting and covering her in her face. And mama said, I'm not going to judge it. I'm going to just run right into it. And I'm just going to just put it all on me, and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going towards him because that's my man, my man, my man, my man. Your man going to leave you for dead, bitch. Okay? I just want you to know that. And that's what your friend Shonda trying to tell you too, girl. And let me tell you something. Miss Shonda gave me with her little haircut. I said, Miss Shonda look like she go both ways. I said, listen, I can spot him. I can spot him, girl. All right, you like that. Miss Shonda likes to have fun. I could tell. We could probably be friends. Anyway, but basically what's going on is she went down there to the prison trying to see him. The cameras wasn't allowed. And then it said 3 hours later, she get on the phone with her, with Dustin's sister, was like, girl, how can they booty me out the system? They said, bitch, you terminated. I said, what? Terminated? What that mean? She said, bitch, I can't come back there at all. She terminated from the visitor list. I said, damn, bitch, what the fuck was y'all up in there doing? Was y'all doing some T.I. Tiny type of shit? Y'all remember when T.I. was up in jail and Tiny was coming up there giving him business and was jerking him off under the table and got caught? Baby, that was a time when T.I. kept on getting arrested, and then when T.I. and Tiny got arrested at the same time. Oh, that was something, bitch. Anyway, that's the definition of fucking, I'm a ride or die for my nigga. Because, bitch, it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me. You better make sure, girl, they probably was popping pills and shit up in the car together. That's what it was. But anyway, she was like, yeah, girl, I feel like they doing it because, they know that I met him up in prison and I used to work as a nurse in prison. And so now they trying to get back at me because of that. And they getting back at him by throwing him in a hole, knowing damn well he get thrown in a hole, he lose his visitation rights or whatever. And even if he do get his visitation right, I'm not going to be able to talk to him or see him or whatever because I'm terminated from his visitor, on his visitors list or whatever. And he was like, I didn't violate nothing. I put the sweatpants on, baggy clothes when I wasn't showing my titties or nothing or whatever. And they still terminated me. I feel like this is just get back. This is revenge. I said, bitch, you going through all this for this little boy? I said, ain't nobody got time for this. I said, just let this shit go. And we'll pick it up once you get out of jail and we'll see what it is before, and I was just like, go ahead and get that tattoo covered up. The whole time I was thinking about that goddamn tattoo. I said, you went and got that man's last name tattooed across your whole midsection. And then you find out that motherfucker does meth. And not only do we find out that he does meth, I'm thinking that's what got him up in prison, right? So when her friend Shonda came over there to the house, right? Girl, they was putting this little sexy box, I guess, together for him, right? And, reading his letters and all this stuff and talking about all the stuff that he want to do to her. I said, unbleep this shit, because Shonda was like, baby, this better than 50 Shades of Grey. I said, anything's better than that shit. And so I was like, unbleep the shit because I want to hear it. I want to hear it, bitch. Girl, I was like, okay, Mr. Dustin, what you doing? But, girl, she was like, girl, I went up there, come to find out, he's an addict. He does drugs, and it's meth. And the friend was like, oh, girl, damn. leave his ass. You know, they say we nurses, right? You know, nurses, we the type of person that get these people and try to put them together because that's what we do in jobs or whatever. So we try to do that with the men that we get with or the people that we get into relationships with, and it never really works, okay? And it just do nothing but pull us down with them. And that's all that Dustin is going to do. Dustin is going to pull him down, okay? I understand that you feel like you love him or whatever, but you don't really know him. He's an addict, okay? He's going to continue to do that. And what she says right here was the absolute truth, okay? Because we find out, no, he wasn't just doing it outside on the outside. He started back up doing meth while he was still up in jail, okay? And she was like, ain't this about a bitch? And that's when Miss Shonda had said, he gonna come out, he gonna be good for probably like a month at the most or so. And then he gonna start back doing the same thing all over again, fucking around with the same people again, getting into the same crowd, getting into the same stuff, and then he's gonna be right back in jail. And then you're gonna be left here with nothing, looking stupid. Just let him go. But I love him. I said, bitch, what the fuck love got to do with it? I know what Tina told Ike. Girl, what the fuck love got to do with it, okay? You see what happened with that situation. Mama, you too goddamn old for this. Now, what you gonna do to cover up that goddamn tattoo? I mean, just ignorant. Girl, if I'm gonna put somebody's name on them, I'm gonna put their initials. That's what I am. Unless it's my mom, my sis, my grandma, my granddaddy. You know, I ain't putting nobody else's name on me. And truth be told, I'm probably not gonna put my sisters. I put my mama, my granddaddy, and my grandma. Them three. That's it. But baby, other than that, if I was to go off the deep end and be heads over here in love with somebody that I want to tattoo their name on their body, on my body, initials only. Okay? Initials only. Because then you could parlay that shit and you can really cover that shit up real good. Okay? Bitch, you didn't got the whole fucking name on your torso. Big as shit. Girl, what the fuck we gonna put on that to cover that up? Girl, you too old for this. You 40-something years old, girl. You should know better. And I don't want to age shame or whatever, but that's what I'm saying. Like, she should know better. That's when I say she too old for this. She should know better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.